Hey John, I have a really wacky and amusing problem to solve this week.
Dan, we don't have any time for this formulaic foo-foo. We got some movie premiere on our show. Woo!
Whoopee! Yay! I'm so excited! Do you know why? Wait, where's my... Do you have any idea why I'm as excited as I am?
No.
Today's our big film premiere! That's why you're dressed like a penguin in a suit!
Whatever.
Alright! This is gonna be great! See, this is great. Stop! See, this is so exciting because here's the thing. As longtime fans of the show know, like Fanny over here, this show has always been great. But, like all great things, it now has a film premiere. So, you know, I mean, what? We've always had laughs caused by me. We've always had joy and entertainment caused by me. We've always had, progressive entertainment and new perspectives on the world. All, again, as Fanny will attest, have been brought upon by me. And now, thanks to me, we're going to have a film premiere! Come on!
Woo.
See, Fanny here is excited. I know. Now, you can't understand her, but I can, because she speaks a language only I can understand. See, Fanny speaks in Latin. Right? See, some people say it's a dead language, but it's not, because this fan wearing a wig speaks it. And, am I excited. It's going to be great. So the film, yes. So the film has to do with a little place that many of you SUNY Purchase students might know and be very fond of, and maybe even other people. I mean, who am I to say? But it's a place called the Moore Store, which is a convenience store. And you know what? There's always been something special about it, something magical about it, which I here at Interviewing Dan Rosensweet with Dan Rosensweet have tapped into and made my very own short film. And it's going to be great. And why is it going to be great? I'll give you a chance. Why?
I don't know.
John, why do you think it's going to be great?
It ain't.
Okay, no, both wrong. The answer is because I, Dan Rosensweet, was the sole creator of it. How great is that? Before we get started...
Dan, I made the whole thing myself.
I'm done! Before we get started with, everything we have to do today, and there's a lot, so I'll wrap it up quick. But, I thought you might as well tell some jokes, maybe about movies, maybe about convenience stores, maybe about convenience. But either way, it'll be convenient for you because you won't have to wait anymore to hear jokes by me until right now. So, you ever go to a movie? Here's something else. The movie business is very fruitful. I went to the store the other day because I'd run out of milk, and so had the store. I've conveniently forgotten all the other jokes I was going to tell. And there is a very nuanced joke about convenience.
awesome.
Thank you. And thank you. So stick around, Dans, because this is going to get movied premiere on Interviewing Dan Rosen with Dan Rosensweet. And on the show today, we have for you one Mr. Daniel Kilkelly. Who is he? Why is he significant? We'll find out, because that's what talk shows are for. Are we done? Okay, good. Jeffrey! Ah, I'm so bubbly! Look at the bubbles! Yeah! I'm so glad the cameras are off so I can do what I want to do. I'm going to play with these straws, play with scissors, even though I've been specifically instructed not to. And now, wasting money. And there's congealed liquid in there, and these are videotapes. And these are cups. Wait, is the camera still on? Everyone's going to be so mad at me again. Hello, Dams. Well, it's nice to be here with you today. I have someone else who's here with you today who is clearly a big fan of this school. What are you, a freshman student still excited by all this school has to offer? I see you're wearing a Purchase College hoodie there.
You know, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of a freshman on campus. This is actually my first year here.
Really? So how are you enjoying your classes?
I don't have any classes.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I'm Daniel Kilkelly. You haven't heard of me yet.
I've seen you on the Purchase Open Forum.
Yeah.
Unless, by the way, if the name changes by the time this episode airs, I apologize. Consult the whoever runs that page to find out what it is at that point. But, so okay, Daniel Kilkelly.
Yeah, I'm actually the guy that sends out all the mass emails on campus. Well, not all of them, but you know, a number of them. I'm actually the Purchase College Association marketing manager.
The Purchase College Association. Now, what is that?
The Purchase College Association is another big word. It's all the auxiliary services.
Three big words, even.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's your dining, parking, transportation. Let's see, park to fly, more store, bookstore, vending machines, laundry.
I'm sorry, did you say
Cable.
park to fly?
Park to fly. Do you know what park to fly is?
Well, I don't... Park to fly, they couldn't have two more different things. That is not how you fly. Remotely, even.
Have you ever tried? Do you have a flying car?
Maybe someday.
All right, you should work on that.
One step at a time, Mr. Kilkelly.
All right,
But okay, so the Purchase College Association, it sounds like handles an awful lot of things.
it does.
And so you are now one of the folks on the forefront of the of that.
Absolutely. I've been making it my job to get myself out there as much as possible and engage with everyone on campus, including you.
Ah, well, here we are. We sure are engaging now, aren't we?
We are. We haven't even shaken hands yet.
Well, we'll see if that happens.
All right.
All right. But yeah, okay. So that's exciting. But specifically, I feel like you have a great association with one more store.
You mean, like, more store?
No, not more store, but the more store.
Oh yeah, yeah. That one.
Yeah. It's a good store.
It is a good store.
What do you have to say about it?
Well, I mean, there's so much to say. I mean, is there anything in particular that you'd like to know about?
Well, one thing I'll say is that I've heard that you're trying to, well, why don't you give a brief introduction of the Moore store before you jump right into it like that?
All right, so the Moore store. Hopefully a lot of you guys have gone to check it out right now. It is the campus convenience store. You can get everything from, your snacks, microwave meals. You can get some beauty products because you got to look beautiful.
Yes.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And then we've also got Redemption Center, so you can do this nifty thing where you bring your water bottles, get money for it. We got this really freaking cool brand new for real machine. So if you haven't tried out one of the best milkshakes that you will ever have, you're missing out.
Well, that sounds really good. That sounds convenient.
It is.
And okay, so now that we have established what it is, what I've heard is that you are actually trying to start a recycling program through the Moore store. And I was curious if you'd like to throw some words at me about that.
Absolutely. So one of the new things that we've got going on for this semester, we're actually going to start doing plastic bag recycling at our campus convenience store, at the Moore store.
All right.
The way that it'll work is that you'll be able to bring in clean, tear-free plastic bags, and what we're going to actually do is reuse them directly in the store for purchases. So the reason why we want to do this is because every single year the Moore store actually goes through 50,000 brand new plastic bags. So I was thinking, what's a great way to reduce that? This is one of the things that we can actually do, because just having recycled plastic bags, those bags still take a long time to go through the system and decompose if you start thinking about that.
Sure.
So this is a great way to offset all those plastic bags that are just being brought out into the environment. Plus, it costs us about $3,000 a year, which $3,000 that could be used towards some other improvement for campus would be great.
Yeah, and who, it sort of adds some excitement to the whole process, because who knows where this used plastic bag came from? Who knows exactly? A story to tell.
Every plastic bag has a story to tell.
Well, I was actually curious, though. How close is this inspection about these plastic bags we're bringing in?
As far as what we're doing, it's going to be just, we look at the bags. All right, are there any holes in it? No? Great. And is there any sort of food debris in there?
Do you have some kind of plastic bag expert there? Is this like Pawn Stars, like you bring on a specialist from off campus?
You actually forgot to display the additional title on the bottom of the screen, saying that I was also a plastic bag expert.
You are the man of the hour, Daniel Kilkelly.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's move right along. Well, it just so happens. I mean, this Moore store is fabulous, as I think Burgess students are already well aware of, and so fabulous, in fact, that it is the subject of an upcoming purchase short film. Have you heard about this?
I've heard rumors.
Yeah, well, it's to be called There's Something About the Moore Store. Now, I can't tell you much more than that. What I can tell you is that it will be starring me, Dan Rosensweet, of Interviewing Dan Rosensweet with Dan Rosensweet. And I'm very excited about it, and I wanted to know, Daniel, your name is curiously similar to mine.
It is.
We might have to change that. I wanted to know, Daniel, if you thought that after this movie was released, if the Moore store had the capability to handle the swarms of people from all over the place, the world even, who are going to come see the Moore store, hoping that I might be there buying a milkshake.
I can't speak for certain. However, I think that we are ready. The reason why I say that, we've got some awesome staff. You've met them. They're pretty cool people.
I have.
And let's be real. We're the Moore store. Whenever there's more, we got it.
Well, there you have it, folks. Also, I have to say I'm very excited about this movie. I'm excited for the purchase in the world to see it. I've even started I didn't shave this morning because I'm starting to
getting that little scruff look.
Yeah,
like
because
it.
now that I'm going to be a famous actor, I thought I'd start growing out the facial hair in a way that doesn't please people generally.
It's okay. I'm actually already a fan.
Thank you. All right, and now for the last question. You're gonna get some nice seats at that premiere.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so, my last question now. So the Moore store. Now, as the name might suggest, that it just offers more and more and more. Always more. I mean, this year it was milkshakes. Last year it was like a nacho thing. And how can you sustain this level of more? What more can you offer? How much more is there, Daniel? How much more?
Well, there's guacamole.
Whoa.
There's shovels. There's
Shovels full of guacamole?
You can make that happen. That is a dream that you can make happen.
I think that should be a special deal at the Moore store, the shovel full of guacamole special.
I'd be up for trying anything new.
Okay, keep talking. I want more. More.
You want more?
More.
What more can I give you, sir?
You know what? You don't have to give me anything else because you've already given me your presence on my show.
I'm touched.
Yeah. And I appreciate that, Daniel. You've been a lovely guest, and I hope to see big shovels filled with guacamole in the near future. But before that time, now this is exciting. Remember that premiere I was talking about? Mm-hmm. We're going to do it right now.
Oh.
That's right. The worldwide premiere of There's Something About the Moore Store, starring me, Dan Rosensweet, and other people. And it's happening right now. So why don't we, would you like to just sit back and enjoy with me?
Yeah, let's get this thing rolling.
Did you bring any popcorn from the Moore Store?
You didn't tell me about that.
You're skating on thin ice, Kilkelly. All right,
Yep.
Stay tuned. Gee, I sure am hungry. Hi, my name's Dave. That's my name. My name's Dave. Hi, Dave.
Who's that boy? Hey man, did you go to the Moore store today?
Yeah, buddy.
Awesome. The Moore store is so cool. Did you know they have a milkshake machine now?
Duh. It's the best place ever.
I know. Also, I know you've been in a real romantic rut recently. Did that change at all for you today?
Actually, yeah.
Wow, awesome.
I met a girl at the Moore store.
Wow, just when you thought the place couldn't get any better.
She's totally perfect, dude. Except the thing is, I don't even know her name or anything about her because I was too scared to speak to her. What a conflict.
Oh man, what are you gonna do?
Well, I was hoping you'd tell me what to do.
Nah, you gotta talk to her, man. Ask her out on a date.
Whoa, awesome advice. I couldn't do this without you.
You better get going.
How come?
The Moore store closes in 5 minutes.
Wow, night sure came fast.
You better get going. Hey, wait. Get some ice cream while you're there.
What kind?
Neapolitan.
Awesome. Hi.
You're back.
Do you remember me?
Of course. You brought the traditional pizza earlier today. I love the traditional.
Yeah, me too. It reminds me of my grandparents and the microwave they had back in the old country.
That's such a great story.
Thanks.
You know, I was really hoping you'd come back.
Really?
Of course. The way that you came in, nervously said your name, paid for your transaction, and then hurried out without saying anything, that was amazing.
Wow, thanks. I'm Dave.
I know. You said that before, it was awesome.
Huh, yeah.
I'm Flowery.
Sorry, I just got a little nervous.
Wow, you're so different and unique.
Come on, Flowery. You got work to do. Go make sure those potato chip bags are only a third of the way full.
Okay, Dad.
And you, what are you looking at? This ain't no library.
Yeah, I know. It's clearly a beloved mom and pop convenience store.
Well, go on then. Get.
Hi, Flowery. I came in here yesterday to get Neapolitan ice cream for my roommate Buddy, but I forgot to. But then, so I came back today to get it, but you didn't have any Neapolitan ice cream, so I just got all the individual flavors of Neapolitan. I figured you could put them all in the same bowl, and it's kind of like that. But anyway, I think I forgot to get the ice cream because your dad scared me away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I forgot to ask you while I was here. I wanted to ask. Do you like that band that was really popular 2 decades ago?
Are you kidding? I love them.
Oh, that's awesome. Also, do you want to go out on a date with me?
Oh, Dave, of course I do. We have chemistry.
Wow, great. I'll take you to that very romantic restaurant. You know the one that all the couples go to. It has the candles on the tables, and there's always that music playing. You know, the one with the violins. And then there's that waiter who's always really interested in having the date work out. You know the place. You see what I'm getting at?
That all sounds so perfect.
But I don't know if
But I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave the store tonight.
Okay. Well, then do you just want to go tomorrow?
No. You know what? Why don't we just have our date here?
Huh. Well, I guess this place does have everything you need to have a good date, right?
You're so funny.
Well, then I guess I'll see you at 8.
I'll be right here.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm here to pick you up.
What's on the menu tonight?
It's a surprise.
Oh, Dave, you remembered.
I got one of these on the day we met, which was yesterday.
Can you believe it?
Oh God, not again.
That's okay. We could use our bodies.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. Live a little. So what do we do now?
Whatever we want. We have the entire Moore store at our disposal.
Oh, Dave, you're so spontaneous. I love it.
And I, you.
This is the best night I've ever had as me with somebody else there too.
Hey, you! You stay away from my daughter, you! That's right, you peanuts! Stay away from my daughter. She's allergic to you! And you, boy! You stay away from my daughter, too, you hear? But no buts, no whats, no peanuts. Now get on, Buster.
My name's Dave.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Dave. Get!
Okay.
Dave, you're here.
Yes, Flowery, I am here, but here I cannot stay.
What are you saying?
I think I have to call it off.
Call what off? This order of ties?
Oh no, actually, I was hoping those would come in today. Let me see, Bo. Okay, plaid, flower print, that's really nice. Okay, paisley. Oh, and the fish tie. Oh, great. Oh, this looks great. Okay, how much was that on?
$22.74.
$22.74. Okay. Okay, well, here's 22.
Thank you.
And do you? Wait, no, I think. Oh, okay. Here's 3/4.
Do you want the penny?
No, you can keep the penny.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, of course. Wow, these are gonna look great. Okay. Anyway, I was actually referring to this relationship. We need to call off this relationship.
Shucks McGucks, was it something I said?
Oh, what? Oh, no, you didn't really say anything. We kind of just ran around the Moore store a lot.
Oh, Dave, please don't leave me.
No, I'm sorry, Flowery, but I have to leave the Moore store. Forever now. I'll miss you. Goodbye.
Wait! Is this because I can't leave the Moore store?
What do you mean?
The curse.
Flowery, we can no longer play these games. Although I know we both love games. Board games in particular.
Yes, we do. We're made for each other.
Darling, farewell. And sorry.
That's my favorite board game.
I'm sorry, daughter, but this is the way it had to be.
You did this.
To protect you!
Dad, I'm going out there to chase my heart dreams. Whether you like it or not.
I don't like it. There's no guessing needed. Flowery!
What happened?
The same thing that happened to my wife.
By the belly of Kronos! Lowry, you're back!
Wife, you're back!
I guess I really can't leave the Moore store.
That's okay. I'll stay here for you.
Oh, Dave!
We've really come to care about each other in such a short amount of time.
Oh, wife, I'm so happy to have you back. Look, there's your daughter, and her beau.
I'm so cold.
There really is something about the Moore store.
Wow. Now, come on. Was that a movie or was that a movie? Those are the same words, so yeah, that has to be one of those.
It was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought so too. Well, I mean, you're gonna. I think you're gonna need to make the Moore store, give the Moore store more space because it is just gonna be more mobbed than usual after the release of that.
I have to agree after seeing that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was awesome. But now, of course, this show could not be called Interviewing Dan Rosensweet with Dan Rosensweet if we did not interview Dan Rosensweet with Dan Rosensweet. Isn't that right, Daniel Kilkelly?
I agree, Dan.
Right. So, what sort of question did you bring for me today?
Well, are you familiar at all with Old Greg?
Ah, yes, of the Mighty Boosh.
Yeah, well, this has nothing to do with that. However, the question that I got for you is, how does Dan Rosensweet celebrate Valentine's Day?
Ah, yes. Valentine's Day is actually very near and dear to me because I celebrate it with the person I love more than anyone else in the entire world.
Do tell.
Do you know who that is, Daniel?
It better be Dan.
It is Dan, and not Dan Kilkelly. Dan Rosensweet. See, every Valentine's Day, I like to curl up with myself in front of the fire and sing myself some beautiful love tunes. And then we do that in the morning, and once we're done doing that, we get up, go to the kitchen, make ourselves some strawberries. We cook some strawberries nice and hot and eat them off of each other's bodies, me and myself. And then once we do that, we proceed to roll around on the floor together and laugh. And the day pretty much goes like that. We do those three things for the rest of the day in succession. And that is how I've celebrated every Valentine's Day for my entire life. And baby, I can't wait to do it with you again this year. I love you. Unless, of course, this episode is airing after Valentine's Day, in which case I want you to know I'm looking forward to next Valentine's Day, baby. I love you.
Excellent. Excellent. That sounds like a wonderful Valentine's Day.
It is a wonderful Valentine's Day. Yeah. Well, anyhow, thank you so much for that question. I'm glad I finally got to share a little something personal with the world.
Yeah, it sounded like you really had to get something off your chest there.
Yeah, that strawberry juice.
Thought so. This guy.
Daniel, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Likewise. Can I shake your hand?
You can.
I'm honored.
I just think, I don't know why I stopped as though it's not a picture. It's 24 pictures a second. But I thought it would look nice. But here we are together.
We're doing this.
And be sure to go to the Moore store and recycle and get plastic bags that I clipped my toenails into. And beyond that, it's not what's going to happen. And
oh God.
Yeah, but is there any information you want to share with the audience any websites, advertising? Like, what's the deal?
Sure. So, in general, whenever you need to know anything about the PCA, whether it's dining, Moore Store, bookstore, anything like that, you can find that information actually at www.purchase.edu/PCA. Go for it. Just do it. Or go to Facebook. Check out the open forum. I'll be there.
Yeah. So check it out, or go to whatever it's called by the time the name changes again. But in the meantime, this has been Daniel Kilkelly. This, of course, has been Dan Rosensweet. Those have been cameras. This has been a green sheet. That's a wall, and those are cables over there. So thanks so much for tuning in. PCA, yeah. Moore Store, yeah. And, of course, there's something about the Moore Store. Will be available now-ish. So thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. What? Music. Oh! I remember. We have a musical guest. I'm sorry, I got so caught up in all the excitement that I forgot that we were doing that. But we are. So come back, please. You know...
I remember when Dan first asked me to be a part of interviewing Dan Rosensweet with Dan Rosensweet Mondays at 9:30 on PTV. I was taken back. I was really excited. I just had just 2 questions for him, really. What would I be doing? Who are you? What is television? Where do babies come from? But really, why is the sky blue? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? What was eating Gilbert Grape? Why is the camera quality shifting all the time? It's a real brain stumper. Are the babies involved in the sky being blue? Actually, I think I forgot to wear pants that day. Are you my long-lost puppy? What is the deal with airline food? Should I name my first child Dustin Joseph Part 2? How do I edit video? How do I edit video? Edit video. Where were you on the night of March 13th, 2002? Dan. Why? Who's that guy? Like that guy. Look, hold on. That bearded guy that you're always hanging around with. Why not? And I'll never forget what Dan said to me.
Just what the heck are you talking about?
You f***ing He's a great guy. So anyway, I accepted the offer. Went over to the Moore Store. I really like it there. The offer is still on the table, by the way, if anybody wants to hang out. Okay. I get it.
Welcome back, Dans. So, I am here with Bert and Jason. See, I knew. And they are here today to play a little music for us in honor of the Moore Store. But, before we get into that, I was just curious, Bert. Word on the quad is that the Moore Store has recently added a fresh produce section in a cold box in the back. John, that's what they call those cold boxes, right?
Yep, that's what we called them in my day.
Right, so there's a cold box in the back that's now filled with fresh produce. And I was wondering, what is the one piece of fresh produce you'd like to see in the newly installed fresh produce section of the Moore Store?
Do they have plums? I really like plums.
So,
Blueberries?
you get one, Bert. You only get one.
Okay.
Jason, would you like to add blueberries on behalf of your friend?
I would love to add blueberries.
All right, good. So, plums and blueberries.
Yeah,
so I
sounds pretty
can't.
good.
Yeah. So, the people have spoken, Moore Store. Plums and blueberries. But if they're already there, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And why don't we let you guys start doing what you're doing? I'll add that I feel very optimistically about today's performance. You can see that the green backdrop that's usually here fell down as we soar into the blue skies of music and merriment in honor of this great day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
See,
poetic.
it's this sheet is blue, like how your toes might be if you left them overnight in the newly installed
Cold box.
Cold box. And those are the only two metaphors I can think of right now.
Cold box.
Yeah, cold box.
Gotcha.
Maybe the snow outside is very cold. If you're
Frosted.
wearing shoes, maybe. No, sorry.
That's all right. We're about learning here on this show.
Right.
And so now let's learn what you sound like when you play guitars and sing.
Oh,
All right.
No singing, actually.
No singing?
Straight instrumental.
I told you it was a learning show. All right. Well, without further ado, it's Bert and Jason. And they're not going to sing.
Yeah. Why not?
Enjoy.
Mhm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. The soul clapper. Thank you, Dan.
That was very beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was yeah, and I think what do you call that piece?
It's called Imprisoned.
Like much like the fresh produce is imprisoned in the newly installed produce cold box in the Moore store,
Yeah.
or the recyclables are imprisoned in the recycling containers that are also now in the Moore store. Right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Of course.
Or like how this blue sheet is imprisoned behind us.
Yes.
Yeah.
All work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, beautiful. So, thank you very much. Thank you so much, both of you. That was a lovely performance, and yeah, I'm excited to see you around campus. I'm excited to perhaps hear more, and I tend to think that people might be excited to see more. So, do you have more in store?
Oh, yes. If you'll have us again. But next time, I'm thinking like keys and like electric guitar, maybe some like funky stuff.
Well, in the meantime, until that happens, which
Right,
I'd
of course.
like for it to, is there a place where people can access your music, perhaps online?
Yeah, SoundCloud, Bertram A. Barnes on SoundCloud. And just have some of our,
Both of us.
yeah, just jams and stuff.
Wonderful. I'm thrilled to hear it. Well, thank you both, and thank you, Dans, for joining us. Tune in next time to see what we do then.
Right,